Good day everyone. This is Engineer Armando Omanito and our topic for today is multiplication of polynomials under the subject Algebra. So multiplication of polynomials is divided into three categories. Number one is monomial multiplied to a monomial. The second one is monomial multiplied to a polynomial. And the third one is polynomial multiplied to a polynomial. So, monomial means one term. Okay? So, we will tackle first this first division. Monomial multiplied to a monomial. So, let's take these sample problems. So, number one, we have 3x parenthesis multiplied by negative 5x squared parenthesis is equal to, so the first step is to multiply its coefficient. So we have 3 for the coefficient of 3x and then negative 5 coefficient of negative 5x squared, x squared. So we have 3 times negative 5 and 3 times negative 5 is negative 15 because positive times negative equals negative. And then we have the common variable x. We have here x and then x squared. So the exponent, if you have a variable x without any exponent, it is understood that the exponent is 1. So x, add their exponent 1 plus 2 is equal to x cubed. So the answer is negative 15x cubed. So number 2, we have 7a squared b multiplied by 4ab squared. So again, multiply their coefficient. 7 times 4 is equal to 28. And then, we have a squared and a. So, again, we have the exponent for a 2 and then 1. So, without any exponent means 1. The exponent is 1. So, a 2 plus 1 is a cube. And then we have b. We have b 1 and 2. So, the exponent 1 plus 2 is b cube. And then, there's no other c except this one. So, just write c. So, the final answer is 28, a cube, b cube, c. Okay. Here in number 3, we have negative 9mn multiplied by negative 6m cubed n squared. So, multiply first the sign. Negative times negative is positive. So, negative 9 times negative 6 is positive 54. And then the exponent. So, we have m, 1. The exponent here is 1. And here is 3. So, m, 1 plus 3 is 4. So, m to the 4th. And then n multiplied by n squared. We add the exponent. 1 plus 2. So, n cubed. So, the final answer is 54 m to the 4th n cubed. Okay. So, let's have some more. Okay. So, in number 4, we have negative 6xy squared multiplied by 2x cubed multiplied by negative 3x squared y. So, by the way, you can multiply as many monomials as possible simultaneously. So, like this one, we already have 3 monomials multiplied to each other simultaneously. So, we have here negative 6, the coefficient negative 6 times 2 times negative 3. So, we have here negative 6. Okay, the sign, let's have the sign first. Negative times positive is negative. So, negative times negative is positive. So, we have the sign here positive. Or without sign means positive. So, we have to multiply 6 times 2, 12. 12 times 3 is 36. So, the coefficient is 36. Next, for the variable x, let's add the exponent. So, we have here 1, and then 3, and then x, 2. Okay? So, add their exponent, 1 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 6. So, we have here x to the 6. And then for the variable y, we have 2 exponent, and then we don't have any y here, and then y, 1. So, we have y to the 2 plus 1 is equal to y cubed. So, the final answer is 36x to the 6 y cubed. So, number 5, we have negative a squared bc multiplied by b squared c multiplied by negative a c squared. So, again, let's have their sign. Negative times positive is negative. Negative times negative is positive. Or, we can have negative times negative is positive. Positive times positive is positive. Okay. So, we don't have any coefficient here. Or, we only have a coefficient which is equal to 1. So, by the way, if you don't have any coefficient, it means that the coefficient is 1, including the sign, if it is negative or positive. So, here we have a, variable a. We have here 2, and then there's no a here, and we have a, so the exponent is 1. So, a, 2 plus 1 is equal to a cubed. And then we have b squared, and then there's no b here. So, b, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, b cubed. And then for c, we have c, 1, and then 1, and then 2. Okay, sorry. I'll correct this one. Okay, so here in number 5, we have here the variable c. We have 1, 1, and 2. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 4. So we now have c to the fourth. So we now have the final answer to be a cubed, b cubed, c to the fourth. Okay. So in number 6, we have 8xy multiplied by 4xy multiplied by negative 3x cubed. So, let's have the sign first. Positive times positive is positive. Positive times negative is negative. So, let's multiply their coefficient. So, we have 8 times 4 times 3. So, 8 times 4 is equal to 32. 32 times 3 is equal to 96. So, negative 96. The coefficient is negative 96. So, we have, for the variable x, we have the exponent 1, 1, and 3. So, we have to add 1 plus 1 plus 3 is equal to 5. So, we have x to the 5th. And then, for y, for variable y, we have 1, 1. So, y, 1 plus 1 equals 2. So, we have y squared. So, the final answer is negative 96 x to the 5th y squared. So, number 7, we have negative 7x squared y multiplied by negative 2xy squared multiplied by negative 3x cubed y to the 5th. So, let's have the sign first. Negative times negative is positive. Positive times negative is negative. So, we have 7 times 2 equals 14. 14 times 3 is equal to 42. So, we have, for the variable y, we have the exponent 2 plus 1 plus 3. 2 plus 1 plus 3 is equal to 6. So, we have x to the 6. And for the variable y, we have 1 plus 2 plus 5. So, 1 plus 2 plus 5 is 8. So, we have y to the 8. So, the final answer is negative 42, x to the 6, y to the 8. And then, for the last one, we have here number 8. We have 9m squared n squared multiplied by negative m cubed n multiplied by negative 3mn multiplied by negative 2m to the 4th n squared. So, let's have the sign first. Let's take this one to the left. So, negative times negative is positive. Negative times positive is negative. So, positive times negative is negative. Okay. We have to multiply 9 times 1. So, if you have if you don't have any coefficient, it means the coefficient is 1. So, including the sign. So, we have to multiply 9 times negative 1 is negative 9. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. And 9 times 6 or negative 9 times 6 is negative 54. So, for variable m, we have m squared, m cubed, 1, and then 4. So, we have m 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 4 is equal to 10. So, we have m to the 10. For the variable n, we have 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2. So, 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 6. We have n to the 6. So, the final answer is negative 54 m to the 10 n to the 6. So, that's all for today. And I hope that you learned something in our lesson. So again, this is Engineer Armando Omanito. Until next time, and may God bless us all.